Hello everybody, welcome to Warrior Goddess Tarot. Thank y'all so much for liking and subscribing and leaving comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we all know what today is. It's an 11/11. Some of y'all have probably feel emotional today. There's a lot going on in the cosmic world with this full moon coming in, you guys. It's very emotional. If you know anything about Scorpions are very emotional. They're very highly emotional, I would say. Not in a bad way, they just feel, more than most. But with this full moon and everything going on right now, we have a lot coming in with this full moon this week, and this is a great time for manifestations. Today is an 11/11 day. It's a portal, as you could say. But we're fixing to go into karmic. What's coming on is the karmic is coming back for everybody. If you have not learned your lesson, it's coming back to you. So that's why a while back, if you were paying any attention to what I was saying, I was preparing you for this upcoming full moon. For all of those, to be on this twin flame journey, and as a matter of fact, this full moon, my anxiety starts to come up because on the 29th is the day that my masculine decided to go and live with his karmic, which I think through the years he was already moving into that situation. I'm not for sure. I don't know. All I know is that on the 29th, 4 years ago, I was at a funeral. I was burying my father, my stepfather, who I love tremendously. That's the day he went with me to the funeral, and that whole day he was acting very strange. Well, now I know, 4 years. And this full moon right now, it has a lot. It's you're thinking, I'm thinking, when's this going to end? Or when am I going to begin? Or, ending, beginning, metaphors. And it's, as an individual, everyone is evaluating and growing, and we're all growing, and we're all in a transition stage. And today being 11/11, the full moon coming, we're all going to be releasing stuff. Some of us may be crying. Some of us may be understanding that we have evolved to a higher self, and we may have to let go. And a lot of us are already at that let go stage. But what came to me before I've done this reading is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to evolve? But you say yes with restrictions, they say. And that's your ego restriction. A lot of people, you need your ego. That is your survival. You need the balance of ego and heart. You need that, but you need to be led by your heart. There's nothing wrong with an ego, but you don't live in that world anymore. That survival mode world. That world where your ego talks you in and out of everything. And if you grow, you come to realize, and you're able to create and manifest new things, new beginnings, new way of living life. Is it an easy transition? Hell no. It's one of the hardest transitions a human will have to go to. A human going from your mind to your heart. That's why we are on this twin flame journey, because we have to switch from ego to heart. We have to live the life of love, of purpose, of healing, of gratitude. We have to live that life. And as you're on this journey, however long this journey is for you, that is what you're always going to apply your life to. Does it work most days? Probably not. Does it work some days? Probably not. You know, and this isn't bad or good anymore. It's about your purpose, your life. Where are you going? How are you going to get there? I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. And for some of y'all that are asking on Instantgo about your relationship of union, what is he going to do? I can't answer those, so I will ignore it. It isn't that I don't want to, I just can't. There's only so much that an intuitive reader can do. I'm not a psychic. I don't know. And the universe doesn't... Divine timing is just that. It's divine timing. When you've come and you've accepted and you understand divine timing, yes, it hurts. And yes, you want to know. Yes, you want to know when, where, how, why. But you got to remember and you got to try to understand divine timing is just that. I can't make anything. You say you have free will. In the 3D world, the only reason the angels don't interfere is because it's free will. They have to be asked to come into your world. And once you allow them to come into your world, then and only then can they do miracles or do things for you. But you got to remember, karma is fixing to start coming back. But as you've cleared out and you've asked, as you've cleared out your own blueprint, because you are the universe within yourself. You are the I. You are all of that. As do you know what 1111 is? I mean, do you really? From my perspective, from what I get, an 1111 is an equal. Rise above. It's the equal of the left and right brain. Your feminine and masculine energy within yourself has balanced out, which that is a 1 and a 1. Then your counterpart is the same. That's why you have 1111. When you have an 1111 like today, you rise up to balance who you are as a masculine to a feminine. When you come to equal partnership of that within yourself, then and only then can your other counterpart be the same. When they merge together, they become an 11. You become an 11. 2 entities into 1. And then the next phase after that becomes an I. And if you look at a 1, it looks like an I. I. Okay, you take that 1111. When y'all come into union, you'll be a 2, which equals a 1. You know that's the hierarchy. Whatever the word is. I can't be speaking. But you can't come into that until both of y'all are equal energy. Okay? It's not a bad thing and it's not a good thing. Just keep growing within yourself. Keep being you. You know, today it's a great day because you have grown. You have achieved. You are balancing. You know, you can't ask. You can ask. They're not going to answer very soon. That's what they'll say. You know when union is coming because you have let go. You have let go in the restraint of the outcome. The outcome is not your outcome, but you can manifest it by visualizing it. When? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I've been on this journey 4 years, and there's people been on it longer than me. But that doesn't mean that there's no love. You know, when you love, unconditionally. It doesn't matter anymore. When you clear out all the garbage that life, past lives, future lives, we're having to clear that out to become in union. Union comes when all that garbage is cleared out. You know, it takes time to plant seeds. It takes time to do this. And we all hear it over and over and over again. You know, and then you get to a point where, is this even real? Is this even, am I going to be able to manifest something that is real or isn't real? You know? Yes, I have love for a man who may or may not have love back, who may or may not understand, who may or may not care, who may or may not want to evolve, but he doesn't have a choice. We don't have choices in that aspect because we cannot do it, but God says you're going to do it because he has a bigger plan. He has a bigger agenda. God has everything under control, and everyone is working really hard to bring us up into this new world, into this new event, into this new paradigm of where we're going. He's going to need his workers. He's going to need them. So whatever's going on, it's gotta clear out. We got to trust the process. Trust becomes the way of life now. When you're on this journey, it's trusting. I don't have all the answers. I'm walking this path just as well as you do. You are. I can guide you. I can help you. I can make you see a different perspective. I can't walk it for you because I don't know the outcome. To be honest with you, I don't know. My guides tell me yes, but they've also told me August for the last 5 years. Do I know what August? To them, time is irrelevant. Time is an illusion. They don't understand this world because to them, they live in the now moment and they manifest it as such. So for them, they can't give you a time very soon. To them, they can see it. That it could be 10 years from now. You know, you have to understand how they see things to understand. That's why it's so important to live in your now moment so you're not creating more timelines for yourself. And you have to clear out all the other thoughtful timelines to be able to come into your organic self. And you have your, let's say, you have this. This is your divine masculine's organic self. This is, okay, this is you. No, I'm going to take that back because I like purple. Okay, we use green for the divine masculine. Y'all know I just have these green. This is his organic self. This is your organic self. Okay, we do pink and green since today is 11/11. Our souls, when you met your twin flame, your soul and his soul, they connected. Okay, it's like a diamond in the rough, let's say. Okay, then we got all these years of garbage. This is garbage all the way around, okay? As you're on this journey, you're clearing out all that garbage. But we're trying to get back to the organic of our true nature, of our truth, of who we are. He's doing that as well. And you're doing that as well. Or she's doing that as well. It takes time to get there. The older you are, the more garbage you have. The more clearing of the past. The more you have to line up like this. A lot of the divine masculines are already lined up. But they're still having to clear out some of the garbage. You know, and so a lot of it right now is they're tinkering with the clones from Atlantis. There's still a lot of stuff that has gone on and that is going on that we don't know about. We don't know what the world is going through. But we can see change in everyday life. Look for the change that's happening. Look for the outcomes that are happening. Look for the good that is happening overall. Don't focus on the bad. Don't focus on the stuff. And most of us are already there anyway. Most of us just want to be in union. But what are you going to do when you are in union? Where are y'all going to go? What is it y'all are going to do? That's a question that I thought of. It just makes sense. You know, it's weird because what you're going to do is be the light for everyone to understand what true love really is. True love is the destination of, will we get there, will we not? But true love of self is, if you sit back and think, it's an amazing journey. At the same time, it's very crucial for you as a being, you know? And it's not, you know, if your divine masculine was to come to you right now, would you argue? Would you love? Would you be able to receive what he has to offer you? Or would you be afraid that he hasn't changed? That he may not be ready for you? Does that scare you? Does that make you think, what more work do I have to do? What is it that I have to continue? You feel overwhelmed. Some days today you may feel the energy of love, sadness, that this may not ever end. At least that's what I am. Or it may never begin. You know, which one is it? Is it the end or the beginning? We're all in the metamorphosis stage. And with the full moon coming in, we're all going to be releasing. Full moons is letting go. Letting go of the assumption. Letting go of so much. Letting go of the pain, the hurt. We've all been there, but these are new pains. These are new hurts. These are just... You want to trust. You want to believe. You want to have love. But you have all that within you. But the universe knows we're tired. They know that a person can only believe in so much. A human can only go forward so long without something coming back. So now, as we go into the next phase of karma, this is communication, karma. Things are going to be coming up, and if you've gone through it already and you've learned your lesson, your karma could be good, it could be bad. Your energy exchange is coming back. Okay, this time around with the full moon coming in, it's in the astral planes, it's about karma. But as you've cleared and as you've done a lot of stuff, you guys, you've already cleared a lot of the karma. This is just stuff that has to be played out. This is just stuff that is going to play out. It's good karma or bad karma. Karma is just energy exchange. It's what you put out there comes back. It's an 8. It's equal opportunity. But as you've cleared that part out in the past, and as you followed me, if you have and have done the things that I said, I told you that this day was going to come. We are going to see it. Time is irrelevant to the universe, so it's hard for us to, what we go through, what we see, what we feel. Sometimes, if you follow me, we're a month but above everybody else. Sometimes we're a week. But you're going to feel these energies as I did last week. And a lot of y'all are probably feeling them this week or maybe next week, depending on where you're at in your stage. What I'm going through, it may be beneficial to you today, but it may come back in a week and you'll be like, God dang, that's what she was talking about. It all depends on where you at on energy-wise and all the work you've done for yourself. Okay? Will we come into union? I don't know. I feel that a lot of unions are implying, and for all of those that are in contact with your divine, I am happy for you, every single one of you, because I understand that this journey is one of the hardest journeys. Now I just want to see people start coming together, start seeing that, start seeing the unions of, and when we start seeing the unions, then it gives hope. It renews our faith and our hope again. But I'm seeing a very little percentage of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing very little, and I don't understand why, when we should be evolving into the next realm. They're saying right now, a lot of them, it's like they're on the journey, but when I see people on this journey and I see them, it's not a judgment that I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is we're all on some type of journey, but it helps to know that you're not alone. I would love to see the majority of the people that are on this journey start coming together so we can start piecing that there is a solution, because I believe we're all going to come into union, but I don't know when. I believe it's in waves, and I believe we have to trust right now, and I believe that we have to allow things to unfold. But how long does things have to unfold before we start seeing a resolution? So we can see, so we can feel, we can understand that this journey was meant for something. When are we going to evolve into the next realm? When are we going to move higher? I keep hearing and hearing and hearing, but I'm not seeing any results. Maybe because I'm blocked. Maybe you're blocked. Or maybe I'm blocked. Maybe I don't know. And I know that I know that last night I was getting kind of emotional about this twin flame. Some days I don't even think about it, and some days I do. But that's all. I just want y'all wish everyone a great 11/11. Today is an emotional day for us twin flamers. Today is a day where the portal is open and you can manifest love by being love. By creating love, by being creative in what you do, by maybe coloring, painting, doing something that will take your mind off of just being. Sitting outside, enjoying the heat. It's like 150 million degrees outside. Like sweat for real. But it's not even that, y'all. Today is a day, and with coming in, you can manifest abundance. Think of abundance, and not just money-wise, because money, we all need that. And they're saying, well, you don't need to worry about, well, I'm sorry, universe, but it's not falling at my doorstep. I still have to live in the 3D world. I can't just not, and give your abundance and this and that. Okay, fine. I've done that for years. And I trust them in that aspect, that whatever happens, happens, I don't know. And that's where you get. You get to a point where you understand that you're just not in control. I know it's shocking, a woman just not in control anymore. Unbelievable, really? I can't go, and you let go, and you let God, and you let your divine carry you through, and it's just, it's an amazing journey, you guys. You sit back and you think, golly, look how far I've grown in who I am today. Look how much love I have. Look how much garbage I've cleared out. Look how much I've healed of myself. And we think that the divine union is a reward. Weird, isn't it? To think like that. If I do all this work, if I do all of this, then I'll get my true love for once and for all. That's the truth. That's the weird thing. But now, as you move into this journey, you're like, I don't care if this union comes together or not. I'm having the time of my life. I'm loving life. I'm living on a purpose. I got a mission. And then you get to a point where it's like, we either come together or we don't. You know? And when you get to that point, where you're like, I just want to live life. I want to go meet people. I want to spread love. I want to be loved. Now is the time to take action. We've manifested, we morph into this. And today, with what's coming up in this weekend, you can set you like a little grid. And you can put up there. I'm not saying that we're not going into union. Don't get that. Just know that I don't know. I'm being blocked in so many areas that for me to come up here, it's hard for me to talk because I'm only limited of what I can say to y'all. Okay? They're here. They're very supportive. They're very happy that we're all doing the work. And some of y'all are going to feel that your guides are not there. And it's going to be like that. And I'm going to keep saying that because some days you're going to feel like you're all alone, but that your guides are not there. It's not that they're not there. They are there. They're just off working. We're you're clearing and we're lining up and we're moving and we're fixing to make a big jump. And I don't know when this jump is going to happen, you know. I don't look at it as dates anymore. I look at how I feel and what I know. And how you manifest that. Where are your dreams going? A lot of people are starting to be telepathic. A lot of people are evolving to a higher self. It's not about the union that is or is not happening. I mean, people have been on this journey for a really long time, you guys. I talked to somebody and they've been on it 30 years, 10 years. So, just because you just started your journey does not mean it's going to manifest in the next day or so. That ain't it going to happen. And I'm sorry, if you just started your journey, then you're going to have to do the work. That was the reason. If you haven't done the work and you're in union, it's going to intensify 100 times. That's why there's this separation to help clear out. Are y'all in union up above? Probably so. But if you feel that you need to be away from him, then do what your divine tells you to do. Don't hang on to something that doesn't exist with you. If it doesn't resonate with who you are and where you're going, then it's not meant for you. I'm sorry. Well, now that I've talked to y'all for like 30 minutes. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do that, but I wanted to wish y'all, everybody's going through this right now, okay? I just wanted to come on here and let you know today is an 11/11 day. Today is an amazing day. Today is a manifestation day. The next few days are about manifestation, about letting go, about seeing your vision. And we're fixing to come into karmic. So be prepared. If something comes back at you, know that it's your energy exchange that you have done and it's coming back. Okay? It has nothing to do with you as a person. It's who you were back then and who you are today. Accept what comes at you and learn from that. Okay? A lot of twin flames are coming into union within the next, I don't know, 50 years. How about that? I'll be dead, but, and I've been told that I am going to be in union in this lifetime. I'll probably be dead or on my oxygen bed because I'm almost 50 years old. The best part of my life is over. I don't even know if men have sex at 50. I don't know. I worry about stuff like that. I'm 50 years old. My divine masculine, 50 years old. And he's with his karmic. However that is playing out, I don't even care anymore. It's like, you get to a point where it's like, it doesn't even matter. I have too much shit on my own plate to worry about whether or not he has his own plate. You know, he chose this. He chose to go over there. He made those choices. His free will. I can't control the outcome. I can't control anything. I can be supportive. I can be whatever. Or I can be neutral. Just neutral. Whatever. You know, when you get to that point where you're just like, people will be like, I'm letting go of the whole twin flame. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen for you. Because you need that unconditional line of love so it can open your heart to understand what unconditional love really means. When you get to that level, when you get to that higher self, then and only then can you understand that it's, let me see. It's that means you've came to an understanding of complete surrender. And you're going to keep surrendering, you know, and you're going to keep opening up, and you're going to keep blossoming, and you're going to keep blooming. This is a lifelong commitment, you would say. But it's a new way of committing to yourself, of loving yourself, of understanding that this journey is just that. It's a path. It's a journey, and we don't know what the end result's going to be. We don't know. We do know that we're trying to raise the vibration of the whole planet at this time to evolve into a whole nother way of living life. Of, live, love, and laugh. You know, and that takes, look how long it's take you to manifest that change within yourself. You're God and Mother Earth, the divine twin flame, the number one union. When they go into union together, think of what's going to happen with our unions. When she rises up and he comes down and he anchors into her and she rises up into him, they become one into this evolution of the new earth. And as you can see, if you think the way I think, and I don't know that many people that do, but when you see that, you see her rising, you see the beauty in life, you see her rising, you see it every day, her giving back, and people are helping her by healing her, by clearing out the garbage in the water, by doing this. That's why water is so important for your being, because Mother Earth is evolved in water. You know, that's what makes your body move, is water. You know, you got your ebb and flow. You have to drink the water. You have to understand that you are her, let's say. She's removing her toxins as you are removing your toxins within yourself. It takes time for that. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. Just like this union isn't going to happen overnight. It takes time to clear out. It takes time to manifest. It takes time to move forward. It takes time. If people hadn't destroyed her in the last 30,000 years, then maybe we could have done this faster. But because that did not happen, now we're all having to regroup and rechange and reevaluate to a new world, a new love, a new manifestation, and it takes time for that. If you look at the bigger picture and you see that, then yes, it makes perfectly good sense in my little mind. So I'm looking to help clear out Mother Earth. I'm helping to understand more, because you got the sun, he's the action. God is the action. Mother Earth is the nurture. That's why it's so important for us to go outside some days and just sit outside in the daylight and join them both together and let them come into our being and understanding that their union makes us whole. Their union together brings us into action. Their union, because if you look at life, you got your God and goddesses. You got your day and night. You got your equal exchange. You got the nurturer and the action. And that's your masculine and your feminine of equal balance. When you come into this world, you come in to to understand that to have both is an amazing journey. And unfortunately, or it could be a blessing or a curse, depending on how you want to look at it, as today's journey is an 11-11. You got your divine masculine and your divine feminines, and they're becoming equal balance within themselves. When the merge happens of New Earth and Father and God, or however you want to look at it, and they merge together, you got your 11 and 11, and they're going to come in and they're going to be 2. That's when the unions are going to manifest as well. This is just my forte. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it makes sense to me. I don't know. You know, but we have to clear out the past. We have to get back to our organic self. Just like Mother Earth. We have to pick up the trash, the garbage. If you look at it as a bigger picture, it might make sense to you. It makes sense to me. But I'm a lunatic. What do I know? But, you know, and we're all going on a different purpose. We're all in our creative mode. We're all in loving the Mother Earth as she is. We all enjoy the sun beaming on our face, knowing that He's giving us that vitamin D. He's giving us His energy. Then we give it back to Mother Earth. They take and they clear. They take and they clear our energy so we can be a conduit for one. Okay? Then you got your left and your right. You got your masculine and your feminine. You got all of that in one. I mean, if you think of it as a bigger picture, as the structure of who we are, it's an amazing, it's just, you can't help but love what the Creator has done. What Mother Earth, she nurtures us. She gives us that sweet smell of perfume. She gives us the rain to wash away our sins. You know, that's the way I take it. But I may be right, I may be wrong. But I'm not. But today is a huge day for everyone. Mainly because it's an 11-11 day. Maybe because it's made of hearts. Maybe emotions of pure love. Maybe you'll get that burst of love today, of unconditional love for yourself and for your union, because some of us may not be feeling that, but we'll get that wow. And then you'll be sad. But it's not sad as depression. It's sad because you see that no matter what you do, no matter where you go, and no matter who you are, that connection to your masculine or feminine is always going to be. That unconditional love overpowers everything that you do. The love that you have for that other person is a soul love. It's not an ego love, it's your soul. Deep down. You can't break it. You can't, that's that bond that'll always be. That's the purest of love that you have for yourself. And that shows you God's love. That love that you have for your counterpart, your divine, that's God's love for you. Because our soul is God. You are God. And when you meet your twin flame, that love, that energy of love that we share with our other person is God's reflection back to us. So if you can just take a fraction of the love that you have for Him and it comes back to you, that's God's love coming back. That connection of unconditional love is the type of love that God has for you. And if you can take that and expand that to a much bigger love and to open your heart and let that be your sole purpose of anything and everything that you do in this world, then you're giving back God's love out to where it'll come back in. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that. But that's what they're telling me. Is that little piece of unconditional love that you have is the same love that God has for you. So, I'm not saying that that's... But if you can take that and magnetize it, it's huge. It's just huge. You know? No matter what you do, no matter where you go, that is the same love that has been given back to you. I don't know. I just came up with that. That's what they're talking... I don't ever come up with anything, but that's what they're saying. My intuitive is saying that if you can magnetize that love, that's the love that God has for you. That love right there is the love that we need to spread. We need to be that into the world. That is the love that we want back. So we have to give it to receive it. And so with the karmics coming, I'm not talking about karmic situations. I'm talking about the karmic that comes back, the energy exchange. If you put out hate, you're going to get hate back. If you put out love, you're going to get love back. It's just the way it is. It's the law of attraction. But if you can hang on to that type of love and open your heart and give that to everybody, then you're planting seeds. Seeds will grow. You can't force someone to do anything. You can't force a flower to grow if it doesn't want to grow. Can't. You can plant the seed and let it do what it needs to do. Some are not going to grow. Some are. You know, and we have to accept that's where we're at. That's where you're at. And when you understand of letting go and letting the seed do whatever it is it needs to do, the sunshine and the Mother Earth, they will nurture that seed if you think about it. It's a garden. They nurtured the seed. You go and you like sprinkle the fairy dust all around, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You have that dust. You send that out. Then the sun comes in and puts action to that seed. Mother Earth is the ground. She, as above, so below. We smoosh it. They work together in unison to help this one little plant grow. And sometimes it doesn't grow because it's not its time. I don't know what the universe is trying to say today, y'all. But today is an 11/11 day. I just want you to understand that you're not alone in the emotional roller coaster that's going on in the next few days. Karma is going to start with the new moon. It's going to be very emotional. 3 days before, 3 days after, give or take. Okay? Always remember that you've done a lot of work. Okay? Karma is going to be coming back till about September. We're going in a lot of retrogrades. But these retrogrades are to bring back. It's to open up. Communications are going to be opening up. Karma is going to be open up. Karma is going to be seen. Now, I'm not going to say everybody's going to get bad karma. Karma is just energy exchange. When you understand that, you can see some people put the work in and you see them manifest good things. Now, depending on what the good thing is, it's depending on where divine wants you to go. There's a lot of things that are taking action. You've manifested, you've thought about it, you've entertained it, you've done the work, you've done this, you planted the seed, the soil, and all of this. Now it's time for karma to come back. It's time for you to get back what you've put out. I didn't even put one freaking card today. Unbelievable! Unbelievable. Let's see. What mess? I like the journey of love deck, y'all. So we're going to just do one card. I hope that what I've said makes sense to y'all. If not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry. But today is an 11/11 day, and some people are going to get emotional. So if you want a reading or something, please don't ask me a time frame. I can't answer it. And I won't take your money. I'll just ignore your question. I've had like several people, when am I coming into union? Well, if I could answer that, I would answer it for myself. I don't know. The answer is within yourself. What you want, what you need are within yourself. Now, if you would like for me to do a life purpose reading or what's going on, where y'all at, what kind of work needs to be going on within yourself, I can answer some of those. Or I can just talk to you. But to ask for, when are we getting into union? Is he my twin flame? If you don't know that by now, I can't help you. By the time you get to me, you've already surpassed all that. And you've moved on and you moved up higher. What is it that I can do to better myself? I can answer those. Because I can talk to your stuff like that. So, for further ado, as we move forward. Oh, yes, y'all. I am making some... Never mind. I'll do that. This video has gone on way too long. Can we go ahead and get something for the universe? The journey of love. For the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I need 2 cards, 1 for each. What is it, the most journey of love going on right now? Thank you, spirits, for being here. I think my cards are upside down. Oh my gosh. 11/11 day. Wow. We're going to have a lot of them, y'all. A lot. Oh my God, look, y'all. 11/11. Lovers. I can't make this shit up. Honestly. We'll just say that. 2, 3. See, you got a 7 and a 5. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a 12. See? You gotta have 3. You have the divine and the masculine and the feminine and the divine. You'll be a 3. Lovers. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to read it, y'all. Because that'll be my reading for the day. Because that's what the journey of love today for on 11/11 is lovers. Isn't that just amazing? Amazing. Yes, it's love. It drives you forward and pulls you back to your heart. It makes the mind mad with misunderstandings and breaks it open into a light and compassion. It is love. Wow. Divine just said what I've been saying. Unfortunately, we are in sync today. Your yearning heart shall have it. Your destiny is to be the lover of the beloved. The oracle brings a message of love, love, and love. Can y'all see that? I ain't lying. It says lovers right there. Okay, love, love, love. The oracle brings a message of love, love, love. It is a finding you now. Be open to it in all its forms. Be the god and goddesses of love and paint the town red. Play in passionate embrace with life as your lover and prepare to receive even more than what you believe you are capable of handling. Wow. Love is a magic word that holds the universe together. It is both an emotion. It is both an emotion and something ephemeral. I can't pronounce that word. My southern just doesn't allow it, y'all. I'll show it to you. So y'all can look at it. See that word? It's right there. See it? I can't pronounce it. So I'm just letting y'all know I can't pronounce it. Ephemeral, that lives like fire's glow, or the pink light on the clouds after the sun has set. It is alive and yet indefinable. It causes the heart to beat more rapidly, feelings to show, and young people to write, sing, dance, and become totally immersed in its hold. Love can beckon coyly, or flaunt itself with wanton abandon. Love can live and grow seemingly forever, or vanish in a fleeting moment when we least suspect. And in the twilight of our years, reflecting on the life we have lived. It is love which colors. It is love which colors every turn and twist of our memory. And we pass from this earthly plane. It will be love that will light our soul on its journey home. Wow, y'all. That is just absolutely amazing. Oh my God. That is what the universe is trying to say. They always know how to say it better. So I'm going to end this. I want y'all to know I am sending y'all, everyone, so much love and light on this 11/11 day. Know that you will get through this. We will do this journey together. We are on a mission of love. And that, you know, karma is coming back. The work has been done. Know that you are not alone. Know that you are loved. Know that I am sending y'all so much love and gratitude and abundance and everything, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, liking and subscribing. I have to let you go so I can get this uploaded today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see y'all again real soon. Love and light.